Hello, my name is Toseef. Today, I would like to talk about something which is not very familiar with most of us, and that's precisely the reason I've chosen this topic to share my views on that particular topic. Start with a quote. It's not just conspiracy theorists who are concerned about Haarp. The European Union called the project a global concern and passed a resolution calling for more information on its health and environmental risks. Despite the concerns, officials at Haarp insist that the project is nothing more sinister than a radio science research facility. This is a quote from the documentary on Haarp project's weather control by Canada's public broadcasting network CBC. So, what is Haarp? Haarp stands for High Frequency Active Auroral Research Activity Program. The program is associated with the US military and has been the subject of high controversy from the beginning. The technology was developed in the 80s, and since then it has been under the supervision of US military. Just a little bit of information on what the project is. So basically it consists of large radio frequency wave transmitters. The transmitters send high energy radio frequency beams into the upper atmosphere, or ionosphere in particular. By sending such high frequency waves into the atmosphere, it heats up the charged ions, and the temperature of that certain region rises up to thousands of degrees. Now one may ask, how does this heating of the atmosphere change anything? Well, it has many impacts on the environment, on the social and global scenarios of the world, and it can lead to many dangerous things. If we look at and all this is coming from the patent that was issued under the title of Method and Apparatus for Altering a Region in Earth's Atmosphere, Ionosphere, and Magnetosphere. The patent was issued in 1987, and it was under Dr. Eastland. Now, according to the officials of this program, it has many advantages. It has many advantages as well, and that was the reason, and that is specifically the reason why it's still in use until very recent by the US military. According to the officials of this program, it gives the military a tool to replace electromagnetic pulse effects of atmospheric thermonuclear devices. It can enhance radio signal communication, and finally can also be used as a tool for geophysical probing to find oil, gas, and mineral deposits. Now, one of the most important things that can happen is that it can change the weather. It can modify our current weather. It can modify our weather over a certain region, and it can do that by altering the atmosphere's wind patterns or by altering the solar absorption patterns. Now, this is a huge thing, and we have to realize that modifying the atmosphere and not knowing what will happen is a very dangerous thing. Altering with the atmosphere can lead us to very unprecedented and very undesirable effects. We as 21st century human beings are already suffering from the mistakes of our ancestors and of our own in terms of the climatic changes and global warming in particular. Altering the atmosphere even more can threaten our own existence. And we really have to be cautious, and if we don't educate ourselves of such programs and stop them, we might well be regretting why we did not in the very near future. Thank you very much.